en show acts. See, that's gonna show the last 10 commands that we just did, and we've only done a couple. All right. Type terminal history size. Size of history 0 to 256. This changes the history entry size. The question mark is the number of allowed lines. And this time just type in show terminal. Shows a lot of what's going on in it right now. 24 finds. Modem type is unknown. Okay. Um, After you get out of this mode, type terminal no editing. Did this to me last time too. Let's see here. This turns off the advanced editing. Repeat steps 14 through 18 to see that the shortcut editing keys have no effect until you type terminal editing. I think that's exactly what would happen. Here, hold on just a sec. Start all over here. Terminal, no editing. I was doing this last time and I was trying to figure out how to do it. But let's just go back to step 14 and see if it works. Control A. Let's go Conf T. Control A. See, they're still there. B. Control Z. Control A. B. Just Control A. Control F. Control B. So, if this command were to work properly like it's supposed to, and I don't know why it's not, because I believe I'm in the right mode and everything. Okay, now it's going to translate hello to here, so we'll just wait till it's done doing that. But you would not be able to use your control A, and then you would go in and type terminal editing. As soon as you type terminal editing, that will return. So I'm going to try that as soon as my router gets done wondering what hello means. Because I pretty much just confused it now. It's looking at a command, it has no idea what it means. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now it's done right there. So let's say no, terminal no editing works. Let's go terminal editing, and yeah, it's not even acknowledging that command. So now we're gonna type a show run and just move on. This shows everything that you've done. You press the tab key, this will finish typing the command for you. Type sh start. Startup config is not present. This will finish typing the command. We're going to move on to 6.4 now. In this lab, you will get hands-on experience saving the configuration. Log into your device and go into privilege mode by typing en again. And we're already there, but just for practice. En, back to configuration mode. To see the configuration stored in NVRAM, type sh start, which is going to tell us startup config is not present because we erased it. However, no configuration has been saved, you will get an error message. So to save a configuration to NVRAM, which is known as startup config, you can do the following. Type copy, run, start, destination file name, startup config. Now it's building the configuration on that. Type copy, run, running, and then press tab. The config comes up, then press start, tab again, startup config shows up, and then press enter. Destination file startup config, yes we want it. It's building our startup configuration now. Push show, start, okay. Do that again, it wanted me to do another command. Show, start, tab, enter, show startup config. There we go. Shows you everything we've been doing. What our clock rate is at. We don't have IP addresses set up. Okay. After that, do a show run. Check everything out again. And after your show run, type erase startup config. Okay, and it's going to ask acknowledge the reload by pressing enter. Wait for the device to reload. Now we're moving on to 6.5 where we're going to be setting passwords. This hands-on lab will have you set your passwords, log into your router, and go into privilege mode by typing en. Okay, and now you're going to want to put conft, enter, enable with a question mark, assign the privilege level password, assign the privilege level secret, set your enable secret password by typing enable secret password. Oh, I hit it twice. Okay, so after that, the third word should be your own personalized password and pressing enter. Do not add the parameter password. Hold on just a sec. Do not add the parameter password. Just a sec. Sorry, I lost my spot. Do not add the parameter password. Enter the parameter secret. This will make your password the word password. An example would be like secret Dustin. So now let's see what happens when you log all the way on. Your secret password. Wait a sec. It's going to be enable secret password. So I would type enable. Oh, come on. For my password, it would be enable secret Dustin. Okay. So now let's see what happens when you log all the way out of the router and then log back in. Log out by pressing Control Z and then type exit. Back to the start. Go to the privilege mode. Before you are allowed to enter privilege mode, you will be asked for a password. If you successfully enter the secret password, you can proceed. Alright, so enable. Once you do the password, and we're in, we're ready to go. One more password used to enter privilege mode is called the enable password. It is an older, less secure password and is not used if an enable secret password is set. However, here is an example of how to set that, which would be conf t enable password Destin 1. Notice that the enable secret and enable passwords are different. They should never be set the same. Actually, you should never use the enable password, only enable secret. Type config t to be at the right level, so you set your console and auxiliary passwords with the type line. Type line, question mark. Notice that the parameters for the line commands are auxiliary, VTY, and console. And VTY, yeah. You will set all three if you're on a router, which we are. If you're on a switch, you would only set the console and VTY lines, and which are lines that are available. To set the telnet for VTY, type line VTY 04. The 04 is the range of the 5 available virtual lines used to connect with telnet. If you have an enterprise iOS, the number of lines may vary. Use the question mark to determine the last line number available on your router. And the last line available on our router is line transport protocol lines. The next command is used to set the authentication on or off. Let's see here. So when you get here, let's type in login. Login disabled on line 132, 133, because no password is set on any of those. We would have to set a password. You will not be able to telnet in the Cisco device without the password. One more command you need to set for your VTY password is the password. Type password and then password. We'll make it simple on that one. Here's an example of how to use the VTY password. Let's say we are out of all this. We're in config mode. That's the one we want to be in. Line VTY 0 space 4. And then the next command would be password Destin, and then log in. And that's how you would get logged in if you went that route. Set your auxiliary passwords by first typing line auxiliary 0 or line aux 0. Aux 0. And then type login. Login disabled on line 0 until a password is set. So if I wanted to get that going on line 0, I'd have to set a password.